Hey, Chuck, what do you think of video game companies pushing for digital-only distribution? Games already are sold mostly digitally. Did you know that? So they can save a lot of money by making no physical copies. And so that is why they are kind of pushing towards it. Yeah, like an indie game on Steam does not have a physical copy at all. Only big AAA games that are released at fucking Walmart and expect to see sales do physical releases. But even those games sold mostly digitally. So it's like, why not? Do you think AAA games are worth it or are all inherently doomed? They're not inherently doomed, obviously. Obviously, there's always going to be some AAA games, bro. You think you're not going to buy GTA 6? Be real. You're going to buy... there's going to be AAA games. They exist and they're going to do huge numbers. But a lot of AAA games are too expensive for what they bring in. And they're too vulnerable to getting disrupted. And also, I think AAA games have gotten greedy, bro. They want the game to not only be a hit, but a live service hit with battle passes they want your time not only at launch, but forever. They're planning on too much. And when it doesn't hit, they're like, oh, fuck, we have way too many people hired and this shit's going to collapse. There's only room for a certain number of live service games at one time in the world. And they're mostly the same games from 10 years ago. Like League of Legends, fucking Rocket League, Counter-Strike, Dota. There's like only a few games that are like people play regularly every day that still run. Every other game dies. Even big hits like Helldivers and Power World. Those games are massive hits. They're like top 20 most profitable games on Steam ever. Their player base is way down. Not many games can survive being live service. It just doesn't. Everyone gravitates back to where their friends are. Yeah, expect people to play games for thousands of hours exception. But yeah, a lot of AAA studios are like banking on it. They're like, okay, we're going to make this $100 million game and it's going to make its money back because we're going to have microtransactions and seasons and DLC and all that crap. And then people don't play it that long or at all. Anyway, it's been a great time for indies. I'm not mad about it. But fuck it. It's indie season, bro. Indies are crushing. They're making tons of money. It's never been easier to make and publish a game. It's fucking awesome. Being a gamer right now in fucking 2024 is like the best hobby to have. Just like market wise. It's one of the best competitive markets. There's so many people trying to offer you great value that you get a lot of good shit for low prices. It's great. It's awesome. As opposed to like, if you're a fan of film or movies, Hollywood's fucking dying. Hollywood, they can't get a movie made. It's too expensive. They only can make the same fucking remakes. You understand what I'm saying? Like, as far as industries, gaming is thriving, competitive, has a lot of money in it. You have a lot of options. And if you with gaming, you get like a lot of hours. Hey, Truck, on a serious note, if you know anything on the Fortnite creative scene, it's a compelling thing. Here's what I know. There is a group of people who have learned game design from being Fortnite creative creators. And there's a group of people, even more so than that, who have learned it from being Roblox devs. And both of those groups of people are now getting old enough to start making real games. And there's like a wave of new developers that come from Roblox and Fortnite who are incredibly talented for their age, way beyond their years because of this real world practice. Not only like making games and like what that means, but making games for a market, like making games for users and making updates based on what they want. And it's cool. It's cool and it's crazy. Some of the top Fortnite creators have made millions for Fortnite. Yeah, exactly. Again, I mean, the guy that made Lethal Company is a 22-year-old furry Roblox dev. That's incredible. You understand? That's incredible. He has now made. He might be 19 or something, but he's young, and he's made like $50 million. It's wild. But that's what makes games so awesome. That's what I was trying to say earlier. It's like there's not a lot of opportunities. You couldn't do that as like a director. Do you know what I'm saying? A 19-year-old director. Yeah, it's cool. July 3rd, 2024. This is a clip, an old clip. When is the I Expected to Die Straight 3 stream? I don't know. Come on. I don't have a date for you. Oh no. July 3rd. By then. If I haven't done it by July 3rd, 2024, What do I say? Please God, nothing bad. Oh, I didn't say anything. Wow, who the fuck remembers that fucking clip? When was that from? 9 months ago. You're fucking insane. So here's what we're going to do, all right? If I haven't played that game by September 14th, 2024, then as God is my witness, dude, I will get a fucking fake forehead tattoo. Hello, Quack. Good job. Everyone give Quack a round of applause. Quack edited 2 videos this week. 2 bangers. He's back, baby. God's strongest soldier. He must be tired. Give him a break. Quack never getting paid overtime for 2 videos. I've never actually paid Quack. Is that bad? Ooh, is that bad? Ooh, sorry, I'm just an owner that doesn't pay my employees. Yeah, get over it. It's called good business. All right? I don't pay my employees. I pretend I do to the government to get tax breaks. Obviously. That's just called good business. It's called being quirky. God forbid a man has a hobby, and my hobby is systematically underpaying my employees. Oh, God forbid. Cancel culture strikes again, bro. You can't even fucking run a business where you don't pay your employees for a month at a time. Maybe you should work harder to earn it. Quack, hear that? That's an interesting pin message from Chubby Walrus. Makes a lot of sense. Teach me about all the presidential candidates so I don't have to do my own due diligence. Sure. Candidate number 1, there's Glup Shido. And he's a dark horse, but I think he's really going to turn this country around. I think you should vote for Glup Shido, number 1. Number 2 is Mr. Beast, who obviously is the favorite to win the whole country. If you have any heart in your body or soul in your mind, consider Glup 2024. Can we get Nortel merch for failed co's? Probably not, because nobody knows what fucking Nortel is unless you watch that YouTube video. It's Canadian, bro. Canadian. Why wouldn't the video just be about Cisco? I haven't seen the video, but my assumption is about the rise and fall of Nortel in the .com bubble. Everything in that story can be told better and bigger at Cisco. Why did it have to be Nortel? Is the author of the video Canadian? Yes, that answers everything. Because if you were doing it from an outside POV, I don't know why you would pick Nortel over Cisco. When the Nvidia stock falls and goes out of business, it's not going out of business, bro. It's not. It's not. Though I did know Jensen Huang, the CEO, sold like $136 million today. Has White Kyrie seen the ice wall of the flat Earth? If you're a flat earther, you believe that it ends at an ice wall. It's flat. Any continent other than America isn't real? Dude, imagine that's true. To all Americans, imagine every single non-American is a PSYOP bot created by the government to make you think there's other countries. What about every time you get on a plane to go vacation somewhere else, they just fly you to a state that's kind of like that on a soundstage where they've set up a fake like Italy. And then you walk around and they go, spicy meatball and all that shit. You know, it's all made up, dude. I work for the government and can confirm this is real. It's crazy you guys gave up so easily. You know, I only hypothetically posited it, and you've already admitted your crimes. You've already admitted your massive cover-up. You spent billions of dollars and years and years and years to make this cover-up happen, and then I said, huh, what if this happened? And then you said, oh, you got me. That's you should like, you sounded confident. I feel like that's crazy. That's so wild.